It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. Hey there. Please excuse the bad everything. Lighting, sound, lack of guitar tree. As I'd mentioned previously, I'm in the process of moving. So we're getting things ready. It'll be back to normal-ish eventually. But I didn't want my moving to interrupt our fun Disneyland trip. So we're gonna get right back to it. We're gonna be going over to Disney's California Adventure in the evening and then mosey back over to Disneyland for a nighttime spectacular. Now, I feel like I must warn you, I get a little bit tired, I get a little bit cranky in this one. So I may pop back in to redo some of my reviews that I feel were maybe a little harsh. That being said, let's get right back to it. We are now over in the California Adventure section, the expansion to Disneyland Resort. Now, most people don't know, this was originally going to be a Fender-themed park. However, the CEO at the time, Michael Eisner, is more of a Gibson fan, so never happened. Just got off the Little Mermaid, and I would rate that normally maybe a 3.5 to 4 Gooders out of 5. And in the initial grotto scene, there is a guitar. So I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, he's going to give the 5 immediately. Nope. Because although there was a guitar, every other musical scene had no guitar. And they could have easily picked that up and used it along, but they chose not to. So for abusing the guitar that they have in there and not playing it, I'm going to deduct some points. So the Little Mermaid ride gets 2.5 Gooders out of 5. So the Little Mermaid ride gets 2.5 Gooders out of 5. So I got to be honest, I think I judged the Little Mermaid ride a little too harshly. I was a little bit tired at this point. I had done about 150 miles of walking. I hadn't had quite enough churros just yet, so I unfortunately and unfairly took it out on Ariel in the Little Mermaid ride. So I'd like to go back and redo my review. Now, Ariel, she's already dealing with King Triton. She doesn't need me harping on her. Speaking of harps, there is actually a harp-like instrument during the big musical number. I said that they don't use that guitar-like instrument during the musical number, which is true, but you know what? I gave other rides the benefit of the doubt for just having an instrument with strings, and you know what? Little Mermaid's got it. So I'm going to reprise my review, and I'm going to say that the Little Mermaid ride gets a full 4 Gooders. Now, let's get back to this adventure. just got off of Toy Story Midway Mania. I don't have any ride footage to back up any of these claims because it's a 3D ride where you play games, so I can't really film. A normal person would probably give this a 4, maybe a 5. But how does this stack up to the Gooder rating? Well, let's find out. So, good ride, starts off well, fun, engaging, but no guitars at all. It's not that I saw. And if there was, it was just too busy of a game for me to notice the guitars, so I have to deduct some points there. So, Toy Story Midway Mania gets 3 Gooders out of 5. Little known fact, for the Rollickin' Roadsters, the color of the Roadsters was actually a Fender color palette that they used, so look carefully and you will find matching Fender guitars. My energy levels are quite low right now. You will probably notice I have less and less relevant information. My pep has lost quite a step. But I'm still here, still going, doing the Gooder thing. I don't know. I'm gonna go throw myself off a tall building. See? Told you I was going to throw myself off a building. So here we are. Let's go. If I'm being honest with you, it was one of my favorite rides before. This time rating it a little more harshly maybe. No guitars. There is some rock music, good music, but if I'm being honest, made me a little bit nauseous this time around. I don't know what's wrong. So because it betrayed me and made me feel a little sick, I'm gonna give it 2 Gooders. 2 Gooders out of 5. Sorry, that's how we roll.
And legs inside. Watch your children and do try to drive.
Okay, just got off Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Definitely a wild ride. But what do we rate it? Great ride. Easily 4 stars on its own. Not really any guitars. However, it does have a bit of a history with rock and roll music, which I will explain a little later. As many of you may know, Disneyland gets millions and millions of guests a year. Many of those are from other states, other countries, and they come to Disneyland and then go off and tell their stories. Now, one of these famous instances was from a group of Australians who rode Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and that inspired them to write a little song called Highway to Hell. That's right, AC/DC's Highway to Hell is inspired by Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. So with that, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars out of 5. 4.5 Gooders out of 5. All right. Rating the band outside Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. Fine musicians, but on the gooder scale, one gooder. They had no guitar player. I know what you're thinking.
I don't even know what it is.
Jeremy, you're cranky. Go home.
You can take every time. I'll wait the longest line. I'll travel a plane or car. For you are very far. I'll pledge to the skies above that you are forever my love. Won't you make my wish come true?
Little known fact about the Matterhorn here at Disneyland, it was almost called the Gibson Les Paul experience because both of them will leave your spine shattered after you use them or go on it. So, yeah. Do I look clammy, sweaty, nauseous? Maybe I am. Am I still having fun? Yes. Yes.
You can take every time. I'll wait the longest line. I'll travel the plane or car. For you are very far. I'll pledge to the skies.
Daddy!
It's a miracle.
I do? Maybe it's because it's on your face.
I didn't know this was going to happen. All right. I was just in a snowstorm. Oh, it lost me. Oh my God. It's chaos. I was just in a snowstorm. I didn't know that was going to happen. I was trying to get some shots of It's a Small World. This is where people would like make fun of It's a Small World, but I'm not going to do that here at Gooder Guitar. Although I didn't ride it tonight because it's an hour-long wait, and I don't have the energy for that right now. I'm going to honestly give It's a Small World a 5 out of 5 Gooders. I know for a fact there's at least 1 or 2 guitars in there, so boom, already more than a lot of these rides. Carousel, passing that right now, doesn't have any guitars in it. So you know what, Carousel? 0.5 Gooders out of 5. I did it. I'm mass reviewing now. Storybook, canoes, boats, whatever it is. I don't know if there's guitars. I don't think so. I haven't been on that in like years. I'm gonna give it 1 out of 5 just because of that. Pinocchio, I like Pinocchio. I don't know if there's guitars though. I'll see what the weight is. I'm gonna give it a tentative 3 Gooders. It's a pretty good rating right now. I'm on a roll. You know what? Peter Pan, slightly overrated. Winnie the Pooh is better than Peter Pan. That's my hot take. So, Peter Pan, 2 Gooders. Winnie the Pooh, 3.8 Gooders. And that's it. I did like 5 rides. So, let's go.
Can't wait till I can go to Disneyland, where happiness is at hand. Can't wait till I can.
Heading over to the Star Wars land. Gonna do another quick fire review. The Smugglers Run. You might think no guitar, so it's got to be a low rating. Wrong. That's at least a 4.5 Gooders because, little did you know, when George Lucas was creating and naming the Millennium Falcon, he not only shaped it, but named it after his favorite guitar, the Gretsch White Falcon. While not a Fender, it's at least not a Gibson. Gretsch is cool. Alright guys, that's probably it for me for tonight. I might not be leaving, but I think we're done with the filming for Gooder Guitar Player. Thank you if you've watched this. I don't know if it's one video, 5 videos, 2 short videos. If you watched anything, thank you. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends so I get money eventually, and then I can afford a hotel that's like really close rather than the really far one that I have to go to that I'm not looking forward to. So please just get me money so I can stay at the Grand Californian. I'll do another video if you like it, or if you don't like it, I won't do a video, but you still got to give me the money. So either way, thank you guys. Well, thank you for watching and joining me on this adventure. Unfortunately, Biscuit wasn't able to come, but maybe next time he'll be there. Just go to the link tree. I pretty much already said the outro at Disneyland, so we're good. That's it. I definitely didn't get cranky after walking around for 12 hours, having like 80 churros. That did not affect my mental state at all. I did not go on a rant, mass reviewing every ride that could pop into my head as I'm leaving the park. That did not happen. So just roll the credits. Let's roll them. That's right. Oh, I didn't know he did that. Wow. Did you know that, Biscuit? Wow, Biscuit, you play yourself? Wow. Crazy. No, I know that guy. He's a good guy. He's a good dude. Oh, no way. Oh, crazy. Uh-huh. Oh, well, there you have it. And, wait, no, what's happening? Don't, stop. Remember when I said I was done? I'm not done, just getting started. We're gonna review some more rides that we're not even at. Star Tours, no guitars, not even like space guitars from the past, because it was a long time ago. I paid attention. So, 2 Gooders on that one. Space Mountain, no guitars at all. Also kind of makes me nauseous. So, 1 Gooder. Space Mountain, 1 Gooder. Autopia, I don't like it. It's kind of boring. The gas pedal is hard to push down. Gonna be honest. Maybe I have weenie legs. I don't know, but I don't like that part. No guitars either. That's another 1 Gooder right there. The submarines. No guitars. That's it's 1 Gooder there. Monorail. No guitars. So I kind of like it though. It's kind of fun. 2 Gooders. 2 Gooders there. The Matterhorn. It's a cool name. Really cool ride. No guitar, I think, though. I don't think so. The Abominable Snowman, though, he's pretty metal. So, that's still a 4. That's still a 4. The Disneyland Railroad. No guitars that I can think of. If there is, you let me know and I'll revise my score. It's transportation and a ride, which is really cool. It goes and you get to see some dinosaurs. That's awesome. So that's at least a 4 Gooders. So, you know, the Disneyland Railroad is better than Space Mountain. I said it. That's the Gooder Hot Facts. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That's... I don't think there's a guitar in that either. I didn't go on that today, so I could be wrong, but it does spin. That's pretty cool. I like the movie, so that's influencing it. 3.5 Gooders, right there. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? 3.5 Gooders. Let's move over to California Adventure in my head. We got the Monsters Inc. ride. I don't think there's a guitar. Maybe there's like some monster guitar. I really shouldn't be reviewing these, but I'm so tired, I just don't care. I'm going to give that another 3.5 Gooders. Could have been 4 if it had a guitar, but, you know, here we are. Web Slingers, no guitar. I like Spider-Man, though. Spider-Man's awesome. So that's 4, just because I have Spider-Man. 4 Gooders for Web Slingers, whatever the official name is. I'll put the official name right here. Here. The California Screamin'. What's the new name? I don't remember the new name. Incredicoaster, that's it. Incredicoaster. That's... I don't think there's a guitar. So that's like... And it makes me nauseous. 2.5. 2.5 on that one. It's kind of cool. Still better than Space Mountain. I said it. Ooh, Cars Land. Let's just lump all the rides. And Cars Land into one. That's at least... That's a 4. That's a 4. I don't know if there's a guitar anywhere in Cars Land. But they don't have hands. So I'm not going to judge them too harshly.